Hello and Assalamu alaikum. It's me Ifras Sayyed, and in this video I will solve O-Levels past paper May June 2010 paper, and I will solve it from question number 21 to 26, and all the previous questions are solved in first two parts and their links are in description. So let's start it, and our question number 21 is from the topic algebraic expressions and manipulations. And one more thing, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, kindly subscribe it and also share it with your friends. So let's start it. In question number 21, we have to factorize these expressions completely. So we can easily factorize any expression by using simple rules of factorization. Its first rule is, if there is any number common in all the terms, so first of all take that number common from all the terms. And its second rule is, if there is no number common in all the terms, then just break its middle term and factorize it completely. And we can also factorize the algebraic expressions by using formulas. So let's see which rule will be applied on the first and second part. So let's start it. Our first part is 3x squared minus 12x. So let's start its solution. So as you can see that in the first term and in the second term we have 3 common, and we also have x common, because in the first term we have x square and in the second term we have x. So I'm taking 3 and x common from these two terms. So I'm writing here 3x. So if I take 3x common from this x square, so this x square will become x. As you can see that when I multiply 3x with this x, it will again become 3x square. And we have minus in between them, so that's why I'm writing minus here. And 3 into 4 is equals to 12, so that's why I'm writing 4 here. And as you can see that I took x common from these two terms, so that's why we only have 4 here. So when we multiply this 3x with this 4, it will again become 12x. 3x into 4 is equals to 12x. So this is the solution of its first part, and this is the answer. Now let's solve its second part. Its second part is x square minus xy minus 2y square. So our expression is x square minus xy minus 2y square. As you can see that there is no common number in all the terms, so that's why I'm not taking any number common. So we apply the second rule, in which we have to break its middle term. So we have to break this middle term. For that purpose, we multiply its first and last term. So when I multiply its first and last term, it will become x square into minus 2y square. So it will be equals to minus 2x squared y squared. Now we have to find two numbers. So when we multiply them, we will get minus 2x square y square, and when we will add them, we will get add or subtract them, we will get minus xy. So let's find these two numbers. So these two numbers will be, so let's see, if we take minus 2xy plus xy, so when we will add them, the answer will be equals to, plus minus is equals to minus, and 2 minus 1 is equals to 1 xy. So when I add these two terms, the answer is minus 1 xy, or we can also write it as minus xy. And when I multiply them, minus 2xy into xy, my answer will be equals to minus 2x square y square. So that's why I will write minus 2xy plus xy in place of this minus xy. And if your concept of factorization is not clear, then I will give the link of my factorization video in the description. So I'm writing minus 2xy plus xy in place of this minus xy. So x square minus 2xy plus xy minus 2y square. Now we will solve it by taking x common from the first two terms, as you can see that x is present in the first term and it is also present in the second term. So we can easily take x as common from these two terms. So now I have x here minus, when I take x common from the second term, it will become 2y. So when I multiply x with this x, it will become x square again. And when I multiply this x with this minus 2y, it will again become minus 2xy. So let's take y common from the last two terms. So when I take a y common from this term, it will become x. So when I multiply y with this x, it will again become xy. And we have minus in between these two terms, so that's why I wrote minus here. So when I take y common from this term, it will become 2y. So when I again multiply this y with this 2y, it will again become minus 2y square. So I'm writing this common term x minus 2y, and you can also say that if I take x minus 2y common from this expression, so the remaining will be this x plus this y. So this is the answer of the second part, in which I solved it by using midterm break method. So let's move to its next part. Its next part is simplify the given expression. So we need to simplify this expression. So its B part is simplify x square plus 4x divided by x square minus 16. So let's start it. It is x square plus 4x divided by x square minus 16. So we can easily solve it by using the formula of a square minus b square is equals to a plus b into a minus b, and we will apply this formula to the denominator. So x square plus 4x divided by x square, and as you all know that the square of 4 is equals to 16, so that's why I'm writing 4 whole square in place of this 16. So we will apply this formula, a square minus b square is equals to a plus b, a minus b here. So this x square minus 4 square will become, so this x square minus 4 square will become x plus 4 and x minus 4. And also we have to solve its numerator by taking x common. As you can see that the x is common in these two terms, so that's why I'm taking x common from the numerator. So it will become x plus 4x, x plus 4. And in the denominator we have x plus 4, x minus 4. So we can easily cancel this x plus 4 and this x plus 4. Now our answer will be x divided by x minus 4. So this is the answer of the second part, and our question number 21 is solved. Its next question is question number 22, and it is from the topic everyday mathematics, and the question is a box has a volume of 2.5 meter cube, express this volume in centimeter cube. So we have to express this volume in centimeter cube. For that purpose, first of all note that um, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, and 1 meter cube is equals to so as you can see that it's meter cube, so we have to multiply this 100 3 times. So 100 multiplied by 100 multiplied by 100, and when we multiply this centimeters 3 times, so it will be equals to centimeter cube. So 1 meter cube is equals to 1 million centimeter cube. So it is very important to solve this question. So we use this to solve this question. So in the first part, we have to change this 2.5 meter cube into centimeter cube. So I have 2.5 meter cube. So I will write it as 2.5, and also I write 1 million centimeter cube in place of this meter cube. So I'm writing here multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times zeros and centimeter cube. Now to remove this decimal point from here, I will write 1 under this decimal point, and as you can see that there is one number after this decimal point, so that's why I'm writing 10 in the denominator. Multiply by 1 2 3 4 5 6 times zeros, centimeter cube, and this is the rough work. Now I will cancel this 0 from this 0. Now I have 2 5 multiplied by 1 2 3 4 5 zeros, so it will be equals to 2 5 0 0 0 0 0. So this is our final answer. So we change this meter cube into centimeter cube. So its A part is solved. Now let's move to its next part, and its next part is B part. And in B part it is written that John has a length of string. The string is 4 meter long, correct to the nearest 10 centimeter. As it is given in the question that this is not the accurate length, it is to the nearest 10 centimeter. And in the first part, write down the lower bound of the length of the string. So we can easily write its lower bound, as it is given in the question that it is approximated to the nearest 10 centimeters. So we divide 10 by 2. So that's why I'm writing here in the first part of B that 10 centimeters divided by 2 is equals to 5 centimeters. So to find out its lower bound, we will just subtract this 5 from 4 meters. So first of all, we change this 4 meter into centimeters. So 4 meter is equals to 400 centimeter. As I told you in the first part that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter. So 4 meter is equals to 400 centimeter, and to find out its lower bound, we just subtract this 5 centimeter from 400 centimeter. We subtract 5 from it because it is written that the given length is correct to the nearest 10 centimeters. So that's why we divide it by 2 to find out its lower bound. And if we have to find out its upper bound, we will add this 5 in it to find out its upper bound. So in this part, we have to find out its lower bound. So that's why I'm just subtracting 5 from the given length. So lower bound of the length is equals to 400 minus 5, and it will be equals to 395 centimeter, and this is the lower bound of the given length. So let's move to its second part, and in the second part John cuts off 10 pieces of string. Each piece is 5 centimeter long, correct to the nearest centimeter. So in the second part it is given that this is not the accurate value, it is the approximated value, and it is correct to the nearest centimeter, and find out the minimum possible length of the string. And in this part we have to find out its minimum possible length of the string, and give your answer in centimeter, and we have to give our answer in centimeter. So first of all, we find out the maximum possible length of one piece, and we will subtract it from the lower bound of the given length. So I'm writing here, as it is given in the question that it is approximated to the nearest centimeter. So that's why first of all we divide 1 centimeter by 2. So 1 centimeter divided by 2 will be equals to 0.5 centimeter, and to find out its maximum possible length, we simply add this 0.5 in the given length. So maximum possible length of one piece is equals to 5 plus 0.5, and it will be equals to 5.5 centimeters. And maximum possible length of 10 pieces will be equals to maximum possible length of 10 pieces will be equals to 5.5 multiplied by 10, and the unit is centimeter. So when we will when we will multiply this 10 to 5.5, it will be equals to, we will remove this decimal point from here by simply writing 1 under this decimal point, and as you see that we have one digit after this decimal point, so that's why I'm writing 10 here. So now I have 55 divided by 10 multiplied by 10, and the unit is centimeter. And we can easily cancel out these two 10, and now I have 55 centimeter. So maximum possible length of 10 pieces is equals to 55 centimeter. So in the question it is written that we have to find out its minimum possible length. So minimum possible, we can easily find out its minimum possible length by subtracting this 55 from the lower bound of the given length. So minimum possible length is equals to minimum possible length of remaining string is equals to 395 minus 55, and the answer will be equals to 340 centimeters. So this is the solution of 22 question. So next question is question number 3, and it is from the topic trigonometry, and in the question it is written that ABC is an isosceles triangle, and as you all know that in isosceles triangle we have two sides equal, and it is also given in the question that AB is equals to BC. This AB is equals to this BC, and the third side AC is equals to 32 centimeter. So using as much information from the table as necessary, calculate the value of AB. So in the question it is written that we can use this table to find out the value of AB. So in the table it is written that sine theta is equals to 15 by 17, cos theta is equals to 8 by 17, and tangent theta is equals to 15 by 8. And this sine, cos and tangent, these all are the ratios of sides. And we can only apply these ratio to the right angle triangle. So first of all, we need to make this isosceles triangle into two right angle triangle, and we can easily make it into right angle triangles by drawing the bisector of this AC. So you can also draw the bisector of AC by using a compass. So for drawing a bisector, we usually open our compass more the half of the length, and we can easily by taking C as the center, we draw an arc here and up here and down here, and also by taking A as the center, we draw an arc up here and down here. So we can easily draw the bisector by using compass. So it is so in the question it is not written that we need to draw a proper bisector, so that's why I'm drawing roughly a bisector of this AC. So this is the bisector of this line AC. So if we bisect this line AC into two parts, so we also divide this 32 by 2, because now we divide this AC into two parts. So 32 divided by 2 will be equals to 16. So each half is equals to 16 centimeter and 16 centimeter. And I name this bisector X. So the length of AX is equals to 16 centimeter, and also the length of this XC is equals to 16 centimeters. Now let's move to this table. Now sine theta is equals to 15 by 17. So we can find out these ratio by using this sentence that some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. So we can use this sentence to find out the ratio of sine, cos and tan. So some, so I'm writing S here, and this S denotes sine theta. So sine theta is equals to some people have. So we can write P here and H in the denominator. I use the first letter of each word. So some people have, so that's why I wrote here sine theta is equals to perpendicular or hypotenuse. Curly, so I use the first letter of this curly C. C is equals to cos theta is equals to brown. So I use B of this brown divided by here. So I use H of here through proper brushing. So I'm using tan theta is equals to, I take P of this proper. So perpendicular R base. So we can easily get these ratio by using this sentence. Some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. So sine theta is equals to perpendicular or our hypotenuse, and cos theta is equals to base over hypotenuse, and tangent theta is equals to perpendicular or our base. So we need to find out the value of this AC. So this is our right angle triangle. This ABX is a right angle triangle. So the longest side is hypotenuse. So AB is hypotenuse, and this AX is base, and this BX is perpendicular. So we need to find out the value of this AB. So we can find the value of this AB by using this AX. I'm using this AX because we know the value of this AX. If I use this BX, so we also don't know the value of this BX. So if I use these two sides to find out the value of this AB, so I cannot find out the value of AB by using these two sides because both sides are unknown. So we can find the value of unknown by using the known side. So that's why I'm using base and hypotenuse. So let's see in which ratio we have base and hypotenuse. So in cos theta we have base and hypotenuse. So we'll use this cos theta to find out the value of this AC. So cos theta is equals to, so I'm writing here in triangle ABX, cos theta is equals to base over hypotenuse, and in triangle ABX the base is equals to 16 centimeter, and we don't know the value of this hypotenuse, so that's why I write AB in place of hypotenuse. So base is 16 divided by AB, and in the table it is written that the value of cos theta is equals to 8 by 17. So I write 8 by 17 in place of this cos theta. So 8 by 17 is equals to this 16 by AB. So we can easily find out the value of this AB by cross multiplying these two fractions. So it will become AB into 8. AB into 8 is equals to 16 into 17. 16 into 17, and AB will be equals to 16 into 17 divided by 8. So as we need to find out the value of AB, so we will divide 8 on both sides, and this 8 will be cancelled out, and we have 8 in the denominator of these two. So 8 2 times is equals to 16, so that's why I write 2 in place of this 16. So 2 into 17, and 17 into 2 is equals to 34. So the value of this side AB is 34 centimeters. So I'm writing here the value of AB is equals to 34 centimeters. So this is the answer of A part. Now let's move to the next part. Its next part is we have to find the area of triangle ABC. So we need to find out the area of this triangle ABC. So that's why I'm just removing this bisector from here, because we need to find the area of this whole triangle. So area of triangle is equals to 1 by 2 into, so we use the area of triangle formula in trigonometry, and in trigonometry the area of triangle is equals to area of triangle ABC is equals to 1 by 2 into, as you all know that we have two sides known, and these known sides are AB. AB is equals to 34 centimeters, and this AC is equals to 32 centimeters. So we have two known sides and we have one unknown side. So our unknown side is this BC. So that's why I'm writing here the area of triangle ABC is equals to, our known sides are AB into AC, because these two sides are known. So that's why I'm using these two sides to find out the area of triangle ABC. And also I write sine theta here because our third side is unknown. So that's why I'm writing sine theta in place of that unknown side. So it will be equals to 1 by 2, and the value of AB is 34 and AC is equals to 32. And as it is given in the table, the value of sine theta is 15 by 17. So I'm using, we don't need to find out the value of this sine theta because it is given in the question. So I'm writing the value of sine theta in place of sine theta, and the value of sine theta is 15 by 17. And we can easily find it out by cancelling this. As you all know that 17 2 times is equals to 34, and this 2 and 2 will be cancelled out, and now I have 32 into 15. So when I multiply these two, let's multiply it. 32 into 15, and 5 into 2 is equals to 10, 0 and 1 carry. 5 into 3 is equals to 15 plus 1, 16, multiplied by 2 into 3. So the answer will be equals to 084. So the area of this triangle ABC is 480 centimeter square. So I'm writing here area of triangle ABC is equals to 480 centimeter square. This is the area of triangle ABC. So our question number 23 is also solved. So question number 23 is solved. Now let's move to its next question, and its next question is question number 24, and it is from the topic transformation. And the question is, the diagram below shows three triangles PQ and R. They are talking about these three triangles PQ and R. Triangle T is the image of triangle P under an enlargement with center 5, 2 and scale factor of 2. Draw and label triangle T on the diagram. So in the first part, we need to enlarge this triangle P into T with the center point 5, 2 and scale factor of 2. So first of all, let's place our center point. Our center point is 5, 2. So 5 is the value of x and y is the 2 is the value of y. So first of all, locate our center point. So this is 2 and this is 5. So this will be our center point 5, 2. As you can see that this triangle P is one box apart from this center point. So we will double it as it is given in the question that our scale factor is 2. So we need to double all the lengths. So as you see that this triangle is one box apart from this center point. So I will double it. So our new triangle will be two boxes apart from this center point. And you can see that vertically it is two boxes apart from this center point. So that's why I will double it into 4 boxes. So as you see that it is two boxes apart from this center point. So I will double it into 4 boxes. So I will draw it as let's draw it a bit smoothly. So this is our, okay, I will draw it with an other color. So I will draw it with green color. So our new triangle So this is the enlargement of this triangle P, and we name it as T. And we enlarged it by using scale factor of 2 and the center point of 5, 2. So its A part is solved. Now let's move to its next part. Its next part is describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle P onto triangle Q. So in the B part, we have to describe the transformation of triangle P onto triangle Q. So we need to describe the transformation of this triangle P onto this triangle Q. So as you can see from the diagram that the rotation is anti-clockwise because it is from right to left side. So it is anti-clockwise, and it is anti-clockwise about the origin. As you can see that the transformation is from here to here, and it is anti-clockwise about the origin. So we will write simply here in the description that the triangle P is mapped into triangle Q. Triangle P is mapped onto triangle Q by a rotation of 90-degree anti-clockwise. About the origin. So as you can see that the rotation is anti-clockwise and it is of 90-degree about the origin. So its B part is solved. Now let's move to its next part, and its next part is C part. And in the C part it is written that find the matrix represent the transformation that maps triangle Q into triangle R. So let's see from the diagram. So they are saying we need to write the transformation matrix of these two triangles. So as you see that the transformation occur in x-axis, so our transformation matrix will be equals to 1, sorry, transformation matrix will be equals to 1 0 because the transformation is in x-axis. So it will be equals to 1 0, and after the transformation you can see that there is no change in x-axis, and the change is in y-axis. As before the transformation the y-axis was positive, and after the transformation the y-axis is negative. So after the transformation the value of x and y will be equals to, because there was no change in x-axis, so the value of x is 0, and after the transformation the y-axis becomes negative, so the value of y is equals to -1. I wrote the transformation matrix as 1 0 0 -1 because the transformation is in x-axis, so that's why I wrote the value of x as 1, and there was no transformation in the y-axis, so that's why I write the value of y as 0. And after the transformation, because there was no change in x-axis, so the value of x is 0, because before and after the transformation the value of x are same. So that's why there was no change in x-axis, so the value of x is 0, and after the transformation the y-axis becomes negative, so that's why the value of y is -1. So question number 24 is solved. Now let's move to its next question, and its next question is question number 25, and it is from the topic graphs in practical situation, and the given graph is of speed time graph. And in the question it is written that the diagram is the speed time graph of the first 20 seconds of a cyclist journey. So the given graph is the speed time graph. In the vertical axis we have speed, and in the horizontal axis we have time. So in the first part, calculate the distance traveled in the first 16 seconds. So in the first 16 seconds, we need to find the distance in first 16 seconds. So let's see. So we need to find the distance in first 16 seconds. And when I draw this line, the shape the shape is of trapezium. So we can easily find out the distance of first 16 seconds by using the area of trapezium. So I will solve this question on sheets because I think it will become a bit lengthy. So that's why I'm solving it on sheets. So I'm using area of trapezium to find out the distance of the distance in first 16 seconds. So the area of trapezium is equals to area of trapezium is equals to 1 by 2 a plus b multiplied by height. So the value of we can easily find out the value of a and b and h by using this graph. So in trapezium this is a, the shorter length is b, and this is height. So as you can see from the graph, this is a. So the value of a is 16. So a is equals to 16, and this shorter side is from it start from here to and ends here. So it starts from 8 and ends at 16. So 8 plus 8 is equals to 16. So the value of b is equals to 8, and we can clearly see from this graph that the value of this h is equals to the value of h is equals to 9. So I'm writing here. So it is in between this 8 and 10. So 9 is in between 8 and 10. So the value of this h is equals to 9. So these are the value of a, b and h. So let's substitute this value in the formula of trapezium. So a is equals to 16, b is equals to 8 and h is equals to 9. So 1 by 2 into a is equals to 16 and b is equals to 8 multiplied by h is equals to 9. So 1 by 2 into, when we add 8 and 16, it will become 24 multiplied by 9, and 2 into 1 is equals to 2 and 2 into 2 is equals to 4. So 2 12 times is equals to 24. So 12 multiplied by 9, and 9 into 2 is equals to 18. So 8 and 1 carry here, and 9 into 1 is equals to 9, and 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. So the area of trapezium is 108 meter. So the distance is 108 meters. So I'm writing here in the answer box that the distance is the distance is 108 meters. So the distance is 108 meters. Now let's move to its next part. And in the next part, it is written that by drawing a tangent, find the acceleration of the cyclist when t is equals to 18. So in the B part, it is written that we need to draw a tangent line. So a tangent line is a line that touches the curve at only one point. So first of all, I will draw a tangent line, and from that tangent line, we use any 2 points, and by using those points, we can easily find out acceleration by using gradient. So in the graphs, we can easily find out the value of acceleration by using the gradient. So, and the gradient is vertical change divided by horizontal change. So first of all, I will draw a tangent line by using this point t is equals to 18. So in the horizontal axis we have time, and we need to draw a tangent line when t is equals to 18. So here is the point where the tangent line touches the curve. So I'm drawing a tangent line here. So for drawing that line, I will draw small points here to make it proper tangent line. So I will follow these points to draw a tangent line. So I will follow all these points to draw a tangent line. So this is our tangent line that touches the curve at this point. So on this tangent line, I take any 2 points, like I will take this point to find out the value of gradient. So here the value of x is 14, and the value of y is 14 and the value of I is this value. So 7 is in between 6 and 8. So the value of x is 14 and the value of y is 7. So here's our first point, and our first point I will take this point as my second point. So here the value of x is 20. So the value of x is 20. Value of x is 20. Now let's find out the value of y here. So it is like here. So in 10 and 12, 11 is between 10 and 12, and this is like 11.5. So these are the 2 points, 20 and 11.5. So I will take these 2 points to find out the value of gradient. So this is like x1, y1, and this is our x2, y2. So I will solve the gradient on sheets. So I'm writing here 14 and 7 as x1, y1, and 20 and 11.5 as x2, y2. And the acceleration, I'm using gradient to find out the value of acceleration. So I'm writing here acceleration is equals to gradient of tangent. Okay, so gradient is equals to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So let's substitute the value of these y2, y1, and x2 and x1 in the gradient formula. So y2 is equals to 11.5. So 11.5 minus y1 is equals to 7 divided by x2 is 20, and the value of x1 is 14. So I'm writing here 11.5 minus 7 will be equals to 4.5, and 20 minus 14 is 6. So I will divide 4.5 by 6. So it will be equals to 6 into 0 is equals to 0. So when we subtract 0 from 4, it will be equals to 4. This point goes up here, and we have 45. So 6 into 7 is equals to 42. So I'm writing 42 here, and 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. As we have decimal here, so we can easily write 0 here, and 6 into 5 is equals to 30. So our answer is acceleration at this point is 0.75 meter per second square. So we find our acceleration at t is equals to 18, and it is equals to 0.75 meter per second square. So the value of acceleration is 0.75 meter per second square. So I'm writing here in the answer box the acceleration is 0.75 meter per second square. So now let's move to its next part. Its next part is C part, and in C part it is written that on the grid in the answer space, sketch the distance time graph for the first 16 seconds of the cyclist journey. So we can easily draw a distance time graph by finding out the distance from distance of first 8 seconds and next 8 seconds by using this graph. So we place those distance point in this in the second graph, and we can easily find out the distance time graph of first 16 seconds. We can easily find out the distance of first 8 seconds. As you can see that in first 8 seconds there is a triangle. So we can find out the distance by using the area of triangles. As you all know that the area of triangle is 1 by 2 into base into height. So here you can see that the base of this triangle is 8, and the height of this triangle is 9. So okay, we can use these two to find out the distance of first 8 seconds. so I'm using another sheet. So the distance covered in first 8 seconds is equals to 1 by 2 into base into height. And as I told you, I'm using a area of triangle formula to find out the distance covered in first 8 seconds. And as you see that the base is 8 and the height is 9. So I'm writing 8 in place of base and 9 in place of height. And 2 into 4 is equals to 8. So 4 into 9, and 4 into 9 is equals to 36. And so this is our distance covered in first 8 seconds, which is equals to 36 meters. So distance covered in first 8 seconds is equals to 36 meters. And now we need to find out the distance covered in last 8 seconds. So distance covered in last 8 seconds is equals to, so now let's move back to the graph. So in the graph, in the last 8 seconds, you can clearly see that there is a rectangle because these both sides are not equal. As you can see that in the base it is 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. So in the base we have 8. Its one side is of 8 and its other side is of 9. So both sides are not equal, so it is a rectangle. So we use the formula of area of rectangle to find out the distance of last 8 seconds. So the distance covered in last 8 seconds will be equals to area of rectangle, and it is equals to base into height. So that's why I'm writing base into height, and our base is 8 and height is 9. So 8 into 9 is equals to 72 meters. So the distance covered in first 8 seconds is equals to 36 meters, and the distance covered in last 8 seconds is equals to 72 meters. So if we add these two, our answer will be equals to total distance of 8. So I'm writing here total distance will be equals to 36. Total distance in 16 seconds will be equals to 36 plus 72, and it will be equals to 8 and 10. So it will be equals to 108 meters. Now our total distance is 108 meters. Now let's draw the graph, distance time graph. So let me tell you one more thing, and it is very important. If we have unequal distance in equal interval of times, so the distance time graph will draw as like, so the distance time graph will be like this if we have unequal distance in equal interval of time. And in this question we have same situation, like we have equal interval of 8 seconds, but the distance is not equal. Like in first interval we have a distance of 36 meters, and in the last interval, last 8 seconds interval, we have the distance of 72 meters. So we have the same situation. Here we have unequal distance in equal interval of time. So I'm taking these 2 points. Like distance covered in the first 8 seconds is 36 meters. So I'm writing, so I'm placing this point here. So in the first 8 seconds, the distance was 36. So 30 will be in between this 20 and 40, and we need to draw 36. So it will be like here. So I will place this point like here. This is our 36. So it is our first point, and the total distance was 108. So here is 100 and it is 120. So 110 will be in between these two. So this is 110, and we need 108. So 108 will be like here. So this is 108. Join these 2 points to the origin, it will be like this. So this is our distance time graph. So in the in the first 16 seconds. So our question number 25 is also solved. Now let's move to its next question. And so our next question is question number 26, and it is from the topic Loki and constructions. And question number 26 is a map is drawn to scale of 1 centimeter to 5 kilometer. It means that the 5 kilometer in actual is equals to 1 centimeter on map. So the diagram below shows the position of two radio masts A and B on the map. So they are saying that these two are two radio masts, and in the first part, a third radio mast C is north of the line AB. It is 40 kilometer from A and 50 kilometer from B. So these are the actual distance of this point C from A and B. So first of all, we need to convert these into centimeters. So for that purpose, we will use this scale. So in the scale, it is written that 1 centimeter is equals to 5 kilometers. So I'm writing here 1 centimeter is equals to 5 kilometer, and we can also write it as so I'm writing it as 5 kilometers is equals to 1 centimeter on map. So 1 kilometer is equals to, so we can get 1 kilometer by dividing 5 on both sides. So 1 kilometer is equals to 1 by 5 centimeters. So 1 kilometer is equals to 1 by 5 centimeters, and we have to find 40 kilometers and 50 kilometer. So for finding 40 kilometer, we multiply 40 on both sides. So 40 kilometers is equals to 40 multiplied by 1 by 5 centimeters. So 5 into 8 is equals to 40. So 40 kilometers on map is equals to 8 centimeter on, 40 kilometer in actual is equals to 8 centimeter on map. Now we also have to find the value of 50 kilometer on map. So 50 kilometer will be equals to, as we have to find 50 kilometers now. So 1 kilometer is equals to 1 by 5 centimeters. So 50 kilometers is equals to, we multiply 50 on both sides. So 50 multiplied by 1 by 5. So 5 into 10 is equals to 50. So 50 kilometers. So 50 kilometers in actual is equals to 10 centimeter on map. So 50 kilometers is equals to 10 centimeters. So as it is written in the A part, third radio mast C is north of the line AB. It is 40 kilometers from A and 50 kilometers from B. So we can easily make this point C by taking A as the center, and we draw an arc of, when we convert 40 kilometers into centimeter, it is this one is 8 centimeter and 50 kilometers is 10 centimeter. So we can draw this point C by making an arc of 8 centimeter by taking A as center, and we also draw an arc of 10 centimeter by taking B as the center. So I draw this on sheet because it will be more comfortable for me. This is scale and this is my compass. So first of all, I open my compass 8 centimeter long. So as you can see that I open it 8 centimeter long. So by taking A as center, I draw an arc of 8 centimeter. And after that, I will open my compass to 10 centimeter like this, and I will draw an arc of 10 centimeter by taking B as the center. So this is the intersection point of these two arcs. So this is our point C. So I will join this C to A and B. So let's join it with A, and I will also join it with B. So I joined it with A and B. This is the new point C. So we solved our A part. Now let's move to its next part. So in the next part, it is written that a house D inside the triangle is more than 35 kilometers from B and closer to B. Then shade the region on the diagram represent the possible position of house D. So it is written that there is a house inside the triangle and it is more than 35 kilometers from B. So first of all, we change this 35 kilometers into centimeters because we have to draw it on map. So first of all, I convert this kilometers into centimeters. So we use this scale of 5 kilometers is equals to 1 centimeter and 1 kilometer is equals to 1 by 5 centimeter. So as our scale is 1 kilometer is equals to 1 by 5 centimeter. So for that purpose, so for finding 35 kilometers into centimeter, I multiply 35 on both sides. So 35 kilometers is equals to 35 by 5 centimeters. So 5 into 7 is equal to 35. So 35 kilometers is equals to 7 centimeters on map. So I will draw an arc of 7 centimeter by taking B as center, because it is mentioned in the question that this the house is 35 kilometer apart from point B. So that's why I open my compass 7 centimeter long, and I will draw an arc of 7 centimeter by taking B as the center. So this is my arc. Now we have to find the house D. So to find that house D, I will draw the bisector of this AB. So for making the bisector, I will open my compass more than half of this AB. So I will draw an arc here. By taking B as center, I will draw an arc up here, and I will draw an arc down there. Also by taking A as center, I will draw an arc here, and also I will draw arc down here. Now these are the bisector points, this one and this one. So I will join these two parts with each other. So as you can see that I joined these 2 points with each other, and this is the bisector of AB. Now you can clearly see that this is the point where maybe the house D is located. So this is the point D, and you can clearly see that it is more closer to B as compared to A. So this is the solution of question number 26. So our question number 26 is solved. So our paper May June 2010 is completely solved. It's paper 1. And I tried my best to make it more easier and understandable for you. And if this video is helpful for you, kindly subscribe my channel and also share this video with your friends and class fellows also. And most important thing, please remember me in your prayers and keep supporting me. Allah Hafiz.